Andreas Christensen did what so few have done before. He escaped the endless Chelsea loan cycle to become a member of the first-team squad. Not just that, Christensen quickly displaced David Luiz to take over as Antonio Conte's first choice at the heart of his back three. The 21-year-old Danish international amassed a total of 62 Bundesliga starts during his 2 seasons on loan at Borussia Monchengladbach. His impressive displays led to links with a permanent move to Bayern Munich, and saw him named Gladbach's Player of the Year for the 2015-16 campaign. Christensen has started more league matches than club captain Gary Cahill this season, and the same amount as summer signing Antonio Rudiger. His form and injury issue have seen Luiz start just 9 times. Chelsea have conceded 0.53 goals per match that Christensen has started. Their rate for the season is 0.9. These numbers are from a relatively small sample size and have a lot of variables, but they at least suggest that Chelsea are more secure with the Dane in the side. He slots in as the middle centre-back in Chelsea's 3-4-3. Cesar Azpilicueta starts almost every match on the right of the three, with either Rudiger or Cahill on the left. Christensen's role is seldom to man mark, but to read the game from often a slightly deeper position than his teammates. He is more sweeper than orthodox central defender. He will rarely find himself isolated at the back, but is required to anticipate balls behind the defence and sweep them up. His low number of times dribbled past per match in the league shows how rarely he is left in a one-on-one situation. Christensen ranks lower than all of his fellow defenders in tackles per game too. Clearances and blocks are higher per match than the other Blues. The majority of Christensen's defensive actions are last ditch, which is why he's forced into clearances and blocks rather than making tackles. He does, however, read the game very well. It is a key skill for anyone playing the role that the Dane does for Chelsea. His interceptions per game are still lower than club captain Azpilicueta, but he ranks higher than Rudiger and Cahill in this category. Christensen has the quickness of thought and feet to intercept on a regular basis. Although he plays the same role that Luiz does, Christensen's forays up the field are less frequent. The security of having 2 other central defenders does allow him to carry the ball into the middle third and spread play from there. Primarily though, he looks to impact the team's build-up from within the defensive line. A reliable, if unspectacular passer, Christensen regularly finds midfielders on the half-turn with driven, low passes. His pass completion of 93.6% ranks second only to John Stones in the Premier League. His decent speed has been handy too, enabling him to cover in wider areas when his teammates are overloaded or taken out of position. He is Chelsea's insurance policy. Although given freedom, the middle of Chelsea's 3 defenders is arguably the most crucial player in the whole team, required for crisis management defensively to initiate attacks and organise with a view of the pitch. Christensen is ticking all the boxes for the Blues this season. The odd, high-profile mistake is an unfortunate side effect of youth. That should not distract from what has been a superb season for the Dane. It's not often Chelsea get their development right, but the management of Christensen has been superb. The future is bright. It may not be long before the biggest clubs in the world come calling again.